will start. We'll start. Very warm welcome, everybody. Come on video, and we are going to start. We have bright, blessed day to everybody. Let's start. Is my voice clear? Give me a thumbs up. Is my screen clear? Visible? My voice and screen visible? Give me a thumbs up. Participant can see. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so today we are going to do one another very interesting part of communication. Before we start, let's do a poll and understand how many of us are comfortable in talking to strangers and make friends in any place, any context, any situation. One, how many of you? All of you keep voting, keep voting. Very good. Some people are saying they are struggle initially. Some people say I'm very comfortable in making friends. Keep going. Keep going. Some people are saying no, I'm not comfortable. Wonderful. Excellent. Excellent. Some more views. So most of the people struggle to make initial conversation, that is initiating. Most of you. Yes, initially we struggle before we could start. That's this group is also in aligned with, let me record the session as well. This group is also in aligned with what the industry says. I am closing it. So what if I tell you that we have a super secret and a easy follow method? Are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up. Is all of you ready to learn? Come on video. Sima, Samyukta, come on video, please. It's fun to see all of you and interact. Otherwise, it's so boring to be not to do, not to have you. Wonderful. So today we are going to learn about how to initiate a conversation in any situation. What could be the different situation, all of you? You must be seeing this familiarity, right? That there are a lot of people who will be talking. How many of you have done in the past the group discussion? Is anybody here done group discussion? Anyone has done group discussion? No, yes. Okay. So I take it as most of you have done it and do respond. Response in any situation. I told you, right? The more you respond, the more you get better. And I'm going to give you a very shocking information about why you need to echo, why we need to speak. And this context of I can't speak when everybody else is able to interact is going to be a quite a normal situation. So let's go, given the context and the time. I'm going. If you have seen it, most of you would think that I am super intelligent. My IQ is above 125 plus, so I can communicate. And welcome to the surprise. You cannot, after certain IQ level, if your EQ is not supporting. How many of you seen some of the brilliant people fail to communicate? How many of you have seen this situation? Thumbs up or say I observed me. How many of you have observed? Most of you would have seen some of your bosses also who you think is fantastic, but when it comes to communicating, why? Because they use so much of complex language, and their ability with the EQ and ability to cohesively build is not that great. Because of that, the research says that if a person IQ crossed 128 along with the emotional quotient is low, then the ability of that person's communication is lower. It will take a toss. Now, another surprise which I would tell you. In the world, it is estimated that close to 1.2 trillion loss annually because of poor communication, which leads to failures like project failure. It is also observed that in totality, in IT world especially, 30% of the projects fails only because of communication. And those who have a greater communication, the smarter your communication, higher your worth. A direct equation. If you see 85% of the people who have very good communication succeed, they get excellent promotion, they get good opportunities, and more than 58% of the people job performance. They don't have to spend so much time, they don't have to go through a lot of hard burns. More than $1,300 incremental difference with those who have a good communication. Now you tell me, should we all learn communication or no? Give me a thumbs up if you want to learn. If you give me thumbs up, that means you are part of the people who wanted to learn. And come on video. This is not a place like silence mode. Okay? Okay. Now, we are going to learn talk at any time. Are you all ready? Anytime talk? Anywhere, with anyone. It's a very simple secret and very powerful, easy to follow. Are you all ready? Before we even go and understand what is happening, why we are not able to understand. Remember always our learning. How do we learn? Our learning is always to understand what is going on in your brain. Then only we will see. Unless we know what is happening, just giving the solution will not stay, because your brain needs to know why I am doing what I am doing. And remember, this is not communication, this is neuro-communication. We touch the nerve of the neurons. Why in we do not communicate that easily? There are four reasons on the personal side. There are a couple of reasons on the professional side. First, on the personal side. If you see on the personal side, if the person is having low confidence, loss of confidence, then the person will not be in a position to open up. Some people have, the next reason is, how many of you are in this category? You don't have to tell me. You can just, make yourself like kind of say, oh, this is me. Because of this, I'm not able to do it. Okay? Now, the second category is spotlight effect. Those who have said, right, first of all, the low self-esteem people will find it very difficult to talk to. Even somebody helps them also, they will be always reserved unless otherwise they are forced to talk. The spotlight effect. Let's go to the spotlight effect. Spotlight effect people are the one who would talk after some bit of time. Those who said that I take time to initiate the conversation. Initially I struggle. All those people have the spotlight effect. The internal self scrutiny, the internal self scrutiny is all about, oh, am I good enough? I am this. This is different from self esteem. Okay? This, what is the difference? In self scrutiny, the person has to be absolutely sure of what I am talking. then the person will talk. But in low self-esteem, no matter whether the person is knowing everything, still the person will not talk. Do you all get the difference? How many of you are falling under the category of self-scrutiny? I need to be right. Unless I am right, I cannot. This is called also a syndrome of perfection. Okay? Perfection is the first enemy to live your life happily. So those who have perfection, excellent, please think twice. The other one is fear of negative evaluation. It is like what others will talk about me. What others. These people have certain syndrome that comes from childhood. That is, I am not worth enough. Reflect on your childhood days. If any of you feel that, oh, somebody, I need to be accepted, I need to be getting always good feedback, I cannot get negative feedback. If not good feedback, then you are falling under this category. Go back, reflect on your childhood. This is one of the many reasons or few of the top reasons why people cannot open up in the first place. On the professional side, there are three major reasons. One we already spoke, that is talking about, the side of I am judged. It is different. Fear of being judged personally. Even 10 people are wrong. If I am wrong, you will have the feeling that other than 10 people, I am judged. I am judged. Okay, those who have that negative feedback impact are also fall into this category. The second category is power imbalance. Always feel that the boss is to be given, so I will not speak up. If bosses are around, I will not speak up. It is reflecting, going back to all our early learning. Remember, whatever we said, loss performative, cause and effect. There are few things in cause and effect which talks about culture, hierarchy. So this comes with that challenge. The third one is avoiding stress and tension. So ticket we will take care of later. So we will try to hush hush. I don't want to talk and take the stress of being correct and this and that. So if you see on the personal side, it is not the failure of your intelligence, but it is the psychological defense you have built. On the professional side, you are not able to open up because of social anxiety. That is because deep rooted, you feel I am inadequate, I am not good enough, or I will be rejected. Reflect on your childhood days where, when, with whom you have experienced these contexts, these emotions repeatedly. Note it down. Send a message. I will tell you how to resolve it. Unless you resolve all of this, no matter what kind of technique you practice, your emotional brain is not ready. So you will not be in a position to open up the communication. Clear everybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are all understood so far why the brain is doing what it is doing. Give me a thumbs up. We will go to the next one. Now that we know the psychological reason, let's understand how to come across. So what is that we can do? This is a very unique system what I teach. It's called conversational anchor system. Okay, how to open up with a very high impact conversational anchor system. Let's learn how to do this conversational anchor system. The first and fundamental step for conversational anchor system is brain sync. If you wanted to open up in any situation, you need to sync with that environment, with that person. What is that called in our neuro language? Rapport building. We all remember? Go back to our first few lessons. There are VAK. What is VAK? Visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Match the energy, match the word. I will come back to the bottom two. Let's first understand, refresh it. quickly, because if you want to practice CAS, you need to understand rapport building. Okay, let's go. The foundation is brain sync with the environment. Brain will open up immediately when it feels comfortable. When it will feel comfortable, when it feels a similarity, it gets synced up. And pacing and rapport building is one important thing. So I'm going to tell you, when your leader says, I see the vision, how do you respond? If you wanted to do a mirror matching, who wants to respond to me? Anyone unmute yourself, you can respond. It's an easy question. There are so many people who wants to respond. Your leader says, I see the vision. You are trying to build first time conversation or with so many people. What would be your response? Rohit, Somya, Sneha, Achita, Himadri, Akash, Monolisha, Siranji, anyone who wants to respond? No one? Oh my, what happened to my team today? Okay, let me explain. What is the word here? It is vision. I see. So it is a visual language. How could you respond to? I get the picture. I get the picture. Picture is visual. Let's take the second one. That sounds right. Sound is auditory. So how do you respond? That resonates with me. That resonates with you. Resonates. Auditory. Now, if somebody says, I feel good about your plan, feel, kinesthetic. So, how do you respond? I appreciate that. Appreciate, feeling. So, you would use the language. While you are using the language, what would you do in the rapport? Pacing, you follow the same nod, same breath, same tone, and the same sitting or standing posture. Then your brain gets synced up. So, the first step of the foundation of brain sync up in any new environment is done. Now let's go to the second step. There are two ways you will open up the conversation afterwards. The non-conversational part, now you have synced up. Now you are going to do the conversational part or the conscious part, I would call. There are two ways. One is clarity mode. Another one is connection mode. Clarity mode is go deep. You see the focus, it is like microscopic. That is, somebody is talking which is very specific. So you will go detail. Say, for example, the project failed. It's a very tough conversation. Everybody is uncomfortable. You wanted to make an first crack and help your team and make sure that it is rightly projected. You get a higher point. Remember, who opens first in a difficult situation is always get the first point, higher point. So what do you do in that context? Clarity mode you will go. Oh, yes. What is that you said? I agree with you. See, rapport building. You meet the person where the person is. By the way, what exactly in that one you said it is failed? Because as per our report, this is. So you go deeper, deeper, deeper. That is clarity mode. On the other hand, connection mode. It is broader, very higher. How is the weather? How did you come? From where did you come? You didn't ask from airport to here, this place, or from your home to airport. So this is at a higher level. So it is spotlight, broader. So either you go deeper or you go broader depending on the context. Now let's see an example through which we will learn more. Once again,
Hello, ma'am.
yes, yes.
Excuse me,
Tell
ma'am.
me. Yes, yes.
Actually, I have a question. As you said,
May I
to
know
go
who
deeper
you?
is good. So, like, I want to know.
Sorry,
Ma'am, it is Mona Lisa.
sorry, your good name.
Mona Lisa, it is,
Mona Lisa.
ma'am.
Yes, please, Mona Lisa. Tell me.
My question is like you said, we have to go deeper to go get the clarity. Let's say we have a project ongoing and we have a specific time for it. So how I will go deeper? There as there is a specific time is given to us, or like be a team to develop a team. How can we go deeper? We don't have much time to get into it. Like how I will go with broad mindset.
Okay, give me the context little specific. Say if I understood, you talked about your project which is having a tight timeline. What
Yes.
is the context? Is it a tough conversation you wanted to crack it?
Yes, it is a kind of.
Yes, give me more specific. You can
Now,
make it up the situation, then I will help you with.
okay, let's say there is a project it is going on, and we have a particular module which we have to work on it. But before that, we already got a time limit. Like we have to go for it. Like within a week, we have to complete this module. But till that, PA or development team, they got get into the confusion state or something like that by not going deeper. How like I will go in a broad way
Okay,
to get into it.
I will paint little more context to it because we are talking about opening up a conversation context. That is a focus, right? Let's say the client is now furious. So the context in the similar way, I'm telling. The client is very furious. He called for a team meeting. Now this is what it is handling a tough conversation because you are at fault. Your deadline is coming and you are not going to deliver it. Correct? Now,
Yes.
you will be using here what clarity mode. You cannot use fire mode because client is very specific. I want the milestone to be
Yes.
delivered. Now you go and see the model. What's the model saying? Ask. Here, what question would be very specific? What
Like what
component?
are the requirement is exactly,
Yes.
or how it is depending in our present system or flow, like that.
Correct. So, what is the impact if some of these requirements could be delivered in stages?
Okay.
Now you are decoding slowly. We are not saying I'm not delivering. You are handling the tough conversation of shifting the milestone. So you don't say, I cannot deliver. First, you are asking, oh, these are the requirements. This requirement means this. What is that if this is not going to be along with this package? How does
Okay.
that impact? What kind of timeline that could be the worst thing that could happen for this? You see, you are slowly doing two things. You are underneath, you are, untangling each and every important impact. Also, you are doing one more beautiful thing in this case. You are keep telling the client that there is going to be a delay. His or her brain is keep getting that message. Why?
Okay.
You are asking, right? What if it happens delayed? What if this cannot come? So the brain is keep getting it. So the
Okay.
objection handling is slowly happening without even you are directly touching on it. Understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Excellent question. So you can practice it this.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
However, do not get into the situation of missing the deadline in the first place. You should be having the
Definitely.
tough conversation with those people who are not delivering on time. There also, how will you use? Let's say
Yes,
some
it is
people are
only.
not. Ah,
Yes, yes, ma'am. It is actually when we are on a meeting, so we have to handle the clients also. So like that, for this only, I'm asking like how to handle it in a broad
correct.
way.
Correct.
Yes.
I will throw on another tip also, right? The client is there, and you are also indirectly telling the client that it may not happen on that milestone. There are another approach you would be doing it using the same method. That is, you will ask the other team, the part of the team who is yet to develop or in the middle of development, because of whom the delay may be happening. You would say, oh, what and all the dependency you have, which part of the requirements or the approval is yet to come from whom. See,
Okay.
you are indirectly giving the message for that team to bring to the conversation.
Yes. Okay. As
This
we
is
have a
called
specific
clarity.
time. Yes. Yes.
Correct, correct. This
So
is
that
called
we will
clarity.
get idea from our whole team member and those who are on the peak.
Yes,
Then we can take that point.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
That is how it goes. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Excellent
Thank you so
question.
much. Yes.
Excellent question. Okay.
What is the purpose of?
Now we are going to first see, as always, ads are the best thing I would say. One second. One second. If you see every time, always you remember, you wanted to learn any concept about human and how to handle in communication, one place, watch your commercials very closely. They teach you more. We are going to now watch a wonderful, wonderful model what Netflix did. And what for they did this, we will watch the ad, then we will discuss. Are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Otherwise, the movie will not run. Thank you. Let's go and watch.
The crown. Are you insane? No, she's angry. You don't know what's best for them. Frank, this whole talking to the camera thing, I find it unsettling. I'm home. I'm comfortable. I don't want to be confronted. And you could lighten up a little also. Hey, will y'all break into the computer room? I'm going to erase my cookies. Lady, doesn't it bother you that you're in here and OJ's walking the streets? Come on.
There's a delicate matter which I felt I needed to discuss with you.
Concerning what?
I'll do it. It's your breath. I don't know if it's tea, could be the cigars, I know you eat a lot of meat. It's just maybe it's a combination of the three, but it's bad breath. Just why no one is ever closer to you than this. My lady?
Don't you hate when you pick up the phone, say hello, and the person calling you goes, hello? I just hang up right there. That call's over. You're not ready. You like comedy?
One second. I think I have to play it again.
What is the purpose?
Give me a minute. Oh my. Mine is playing today something.
What is the purpose of the crown? Are you insane? No, she's angry. You don't know what's best. Frank, this whole talking to the camera thing, I find it unsettling. I'm home. I'm comfortable. I don't want to be confronted. You could lighten up a little also. Hey, will y'all break into the computer room? I'm going to erase my cookies.
Are you able to see the video completely running?
Lady, doesn't it bother you that you're in here and OJ's walking the streets? Come on.
Wait, I will play it like this and see how it is there.
You pick up the phone, say hello, and the person calling you goes, hello? I just hang up right there. That call's over. You're not ready. You like comedy?
This is a very specific thing, and I know there's a way to do it. So let me.
Netflix is a joke.
What
is
just
the purpose of?
what just happened? All of you, what just happened? It was the ad that came at a very, very extremely a good time of Netflix. What happened? Anyone knows about this ad? Any clue? Netflix, when they first introduced comedy series. Yes, somebody is sending the message. When Netflix first introduced comedy series, they did this. And they used that bold statement. Netflix is a joke. Everybody saw that ad. Everyone. It was one of the highest viewed ads, and Netflix got super subscription for its comedy. Okay? Okay. Do you wanted to also learn this kind of techniques, tactics, and to see how to open up your conversation in any situation? All of you? Anyone who doesn't want this? Let me know. Anyone who doesn't want to know? I have made a very simple thing. Tea. You know why tea? People connect through tea, coffee. So Java has already taken the coffee bean, so I thought I will take tea. So do you all like the name tea? What is tea? You target. What is E? You engage. And what is anchor? A, it is anchor. Okay. So what is called target? You would lower the pressure of what to talk, etc., with an agreed known fact. Let's take with an example. Here is an example. Food is a fantastic thing for any time, any place to talk about and crack it. So this person is saying, wow, this pizza is smelling very good. See the way they have taken the event, they have carefully laid out everything. That effort is showing that they are very, serious about it. They want people to enjoy it. That's it. You just cracked it. Everybody will love that command, because especially the one who has organized. So they will see you like you are partying with them. This is called target, that is sharing the reality. Then you are talking with engage with inquiry. It has to be, strategically vulnerable. Curiosity. So says, I'm always nervous about this. What is one fun thing you think it is observed so that I can relax myself in this place? Immediately the other person will come in line with you. That is called engage with inquiry. Third one is anchor. Very, very important. Many people will do first and second. The last one, most of the people will shy away. That is how to take the conversation into the next time, next week, afterwards, because you are building relationship, you are expanding your network, you are creating your influence there. That means there has to be an anchor in the person's mind about you. Oh, that's a great point. Let's continue. Let's see tomorrow. Let's chat. Let's connect through WhatsApp. Very, very important we do. This is called T. Very simple, all of you. Practice it. I'm telling you, so many people have practiced, including me. It is fantastic, fantastic. It works like magic. Very simple step. First, enter into the area. This is the common thing you can do. Now you must be wondering, I do not know target. What and all can be the first target, right? Because most of you said, I find it initially to open up. So your target, the T is your important. In a personal context where you struggle to open up, here are the important aspects which are widely researched and accepted as a opening under the T. Talk about food, culture, festival, weather, then engage. You talk about help, support, mentor. And importantly, connect yourself with fun and trend. It will open up many things. Fun and trend. Lastly, being vulnerable. Don't show that it is for others. No, people will not connect. You have to engage yourself. Okay? So it has to be connecting. This is on the personal context. Now let's go on the professional side. On the professional side, somebody already talked about it, right? Now the boss are discussing about the deadline and everything. How do you create your influence? Open up the conversation. See here, low pressure starter. Share the same external goal. Both your goal should be common is for you. Why it is to be both? Many people make a mistake of talking on the side of the boss. I'll tell you that is the suicidal attempt. Why? Because your brain cannot collect enough of information if that interest is not your interest. Why? The brain needs information. It has to get that information from its emotional brain, from its logical brain. If you are completely telling, oh, my boss goal is my goal, without information, without authenticity, then that would fail because your brain cannot bring the information. That is why you need to have boss. We both are focused on this deadline because you also want to go home. Boss also wanted to get the job done and get the client happy. So this is commonplace. I am little nervous about it. So you are showing what? Oh, I'm not comfortable. Like the way when we just now discussed. Oh, this may be delayed. Like that, I'm little nervous. Can you look for help? Can you tell me? Then what do? You will do the anchor. Okay, let's continue to work together. Let me come for more support to you till we successfully meet the deadline. This is called anchor. Closing that, yes, I will come back. And you are continuously seizing the moment of building the rapport and staying in the person's mind and remembering, anchoring. Very simple word. Clear, everybody? Give me a thumbs up. Very simplest model. Only 3 steps. People give complex structure how to build this. I'm telling you, open up any conversation is as simple as this. 3 simple things. Clear, everybody? Give me a thumbs up if you are all clear about it. Now, what are the different things you do if you wanted to do T in your professional context? Like the way in personal context I gave you, in the professional context. Always look for new areas to speak relevant to that and seek for expert. Oh, is there anybody who knows about it? That's it. You got many people to support you. I have been looking for this, and if somebody has more views, let me know. But be sure of one thing, you should have some knowledge about it upfront. Otherwise, don't touch it. Touch the area where it is. For that, you need to be always abreast of whatever that is going on. And since you are all professional, you all will do that very well, I assume. Now the second one, interacting with higher ups. Very, very important. Build credibility. How will you build credibility? If the boss that day is talking about target, you just ask initially, how do you start the first target, right? Oh, this target is very important to me also because it depends on my performance, my, whoever the super boss. Now tell me how this is, if it is not, or if it is going to be achieved, what and all the benefits for the company, how it will enhance the company's branding, enhance the company's growth. The boss will give that view. Then you say, oh, yeah, I remember this. I used to be in so and so project or in so and so company. I had similar experience. Now, what you are doing, you are building the credibility that boss, I know and I have aligned with your goal and I have done it in the past, and I am one of your trusted employee or trusted project member. This is how you build credibility. Credibility is showing your past experience but relevance to the context. Clear? You cannot say I did this which is not anywhere relevant to this. Clear, everybody? Now, difficult situation. Somebody asked, right? If the client is looking for it, it is not that. How nicely you can move past from the challenge to the solution. That is your smartest thing. You cannot say, okay, leave that. Let's focus on it. No. You need to acknowledge. That's where the rapport building becomes very important. The T is becoming very important. The T, rapport building, will play key role if difficult situation is there where you need to apply T. Okay? In all of this, like the way in personal context, here authenticity is very important. What is authenticity? Being congruent, being truthful about what you are telling. At any cost, you cannot lie. If you are lying, the whole thing will collapse at some point in time. Breaking trust in T model is absolutely suicidal. Clear, everybody? Clear? That's a very, very simple, nothing big today, but the most powerful thing we have learned. How many of you today learned the simplest but most powerful one, which you would promise me that you will use it? Very, very simple, right? All of you? Is it difficult? The methods? Whatever I told you? Yes, no? Give me a thumbs up if it is easy. Thank you, Mona Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Will you all practice this week? Give me a thumbs up if you all practice and give me your feedback. I'm going to post a lot of questions this week. Continue to practice. This comes with practice. You cannot swim without getting into the water. And those who wants more examples, looks for guided practice session. I told you, please ping me. You can ping me in the group or you can ping me one-to-one. I am open for both, but do give it. Simplest model, very powerful, taken from the best and practiced by so many people. So make sure you use it effectively. Those who are there, complete the feedback. It is very important. Your feedback makes a huge support for the continuity of this session. And remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel to refer the classes. The more you practice, the more benefit you get it. Thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful evening. See you in the next class. Bye everyone.